Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown for the next part of the Are You Suspect Test ladder. Now, Dugtrio is currently being suspect tested, if you guys didn't know. Obviously, if you want to leave your thoughts down below, you can in the comment section. I left my thoughts last video, and I guess you guys can go ahead and check that out. It's the one with the Dugtrio in the thumbnail. Also, there's a thread down below to Smogon if you want to voice your opinion there or see why people think Dugtrio should be banned or shouldn't be banned. But in any case, I'm using this team that my boy EonX passed me. I was in call with him recording the finale of the RU tier list discussion. He finally finished it. I thought it went well. I think it's a very, very informative series. And I asked him for a team with Gramble because he loves Gramble, and I was like, I want to use it. So he passed me this. So we're going to look for a battle. I do want to say, you can see the drop of Draco, the original one. This thing relaunched itself, man. You guys keep emailing them. So they are available until Monday. Link is down below. Basically what happens is, well, they're supposed to be done when the campaign ends, but enough people email them that they just keep launching and keep relaunching and keep relaunching. So I guess that's good for the people that say, hey man, how can I get another Drop a Draco hoodie? Are they back in stock? Well, you guys make them back in stock. So if you guys want to go ahead and pick one up, or if any of you missed it and want to pick one up, the link is down below. The other design actually just ended, again, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, we got a game versus a Dugtrio team. This is actually going to be a little bit tough to play versus. I think defensive Venusaur is going to be key in this. Same thing with Trick Room. Slow King. I do need a Toxic Alomola in order to deal with it though. But let's start it up. How do I want to play with this? How do I want to play versus this guy? The thing is, Flygon is just a great lead for my opponent. Honestly, I'm leading off of Venusaur. Yeah, because Flygon's such a great lead for my opponent. There's no way he doesn't lead off with that. It matches up so well versus my team. Registeel can get on out of there versus. I guess at the same time he can lead off with Magneton. This is gonna be a long game. Holy crap, man! It's gonna be a long game. Alternatively, yeah, I'm gonna have to make some doubles. I'm leading Venusaur. Flygon just matches up so well. He actually leads off with Alomola, so this is good. If I had Sleep Powder, I would definitely go for it here. But I think I'm just going to throw off a Leech Seed. If he wants to go into Emboar, which could very well be Sleep Talk, what Leech Seed does is it allows me to safely switch out into Slow King. And not safely, because if it is a banded Wild Charge, then it'll be terrible for me. Look at his name. Shrek is love. I do expect he's very weak to opposing. I mean, then again, every team is weak to opposing Dugtrio. I have to be careful about my Registeel, unfortunately, because Dugtrio can come right in. I definitely want some sort of Stealth Rock up or anything before I bring that thing in. But he goes Magneton, which I do not mind at all. I can sit this up just to see what he wants to go for. I honestly expect him to. I expect him to Volt Switch. No, then again, he's just going to Flash Cannon. I do have this. I'm going to synthesis up just to see what he goes for, because I will end up at full with Leech Seed plus leftovers. And what I can do here is I could just Giga Drain, to be honest, because I'm going to get leftovers back whenever Alomola comes out anyway. I'm just going to Giga Drain because I do get leftovers back whenever Alomola comes out. So basically, I would have been at around 60% after the Giga Drain, and then Leech Seed would have put me at about 70-something%. But Emboar is going to come out. The threat. He's definitely wall charging. There's no way you're not wall charging here. But I gotta go Slow King anyway, man. As he goes for Super Power. So at least what this allows me to do is throw off Scalds. And if I get a burn on Alomola, great. Alternatively, I am offensive. So actually getting a burn on Alomola would be great for Nasty Plot sweeping later on. So we're gonna throw off a Scald right here. As Glalie is gonna come out. I would not have made that play. I know it potentially has Freeze Dry, but I definitely would not have made the Glalie play. Especially because he don't knock me out with Freeze Dry. So I'm just going to go for another Scald. As I'm offensive, so I do knock him out. And Freeze Dry does not knock me out. And also, if I freeze, Scald is going to break through. So Glalie being gone opens up a door for my Flygon as well. I was very scared of Glalie. Unfortunately, Dugtrio can come in and trap me. So I did. Basically what happened right there was, oh, if he does choose to go Dugtrio. Don't know if he actually will. He does make the correct play. But I gotta go for Scald. Yeah, as he's able to knock me out with the Life Orb Earthquake. I completely forgot that I wasn't offensive, but at the same time, I think Glalie being gone is still better for me because I can bring out this monster now. I do lose out on one of my ways of beating Alomola, but the thing is, Venusaur 1v1s his entire team. It actually 1v1s his entire team. So I can safely go out to that. And I am physically defensive. I am no way to a KO'd. Actually, I just want to go for Giga Drain just in case he goes for Stealth Rock, because this could very well be Stealth Rock Dugtrio. I don't want to waste the turn going for Leech Seed. I much rather allow Emboar to come in because Emboar is going to be killing itself. Though Emboar is definitely a threat, it's going to be killing itself whenever it goes for an attack. So I'm completely fine with trading Slowking for Glalie, because Glalie was something that I would need to pivot into Registeel or Slowking for, and eventually Dugtrio would have trapped me. So I'm kind of hoping he decides, oh man, this guy's going to go for Leech Seed again. Let me just go for my Stealth Rock and sacks his Dugtrio. That way my Registeel has a bit more freedom in this game, and then can just click Seismic Toss a couple times and 3-hit KO everything on my opponent's team. Between Venusaur and the Pixie Plate Emboar, we should be okay. Emboar does come out. Gonna go right out to Granbull just to get off the Intimidate. Not that I'm gonna appreciate his attack at all, because I'm definitely not, but soon he'll be in range of Sludge Bomb after all that recoil, and that's something that's extremely important. So I expect him to go for Flare Blitz right here. Yep, that does not knock me out. Holy crap, man, that definitely does not knock me out. And what I can do is actually double into Registeel, expecting him to want to go Alomola, and I can proceed to set up my Stealth Rock. If he wants to go Dugtrio, that's completely fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it is what it is. If he wishes up first, that'd be great too. Yeah, actually, yeah, he wouldn't let me, this guy would not let me Toxic him. Alternatively, I could actually go for the, oh, that's perfect. Holy crap, man, that's actually better than anything I expected. The Protect was like his worst possible play. You either Wish or you hard switch into Dugtrio. So now I can go for Toxic, as he does Wish. Great, 1v1, and we're gonna make the Flagon play. We're gonna be a little bit aggressive here, expecting Emboar to want to come out. I definitely have to keep that thing on its toes, and because Alomola is now toxic, I can safely U-turn him out of there. If he wants to go for Superpower, so be it. Alomola is toxic, and once I get rid of Flagon, all I have to do is get rid of Flagon. I can click Earthquake with my Bandit Rhyperior, which is faster than his Alomola, and I can proceed to go to town or go to work from there. But again, just keeping this thing low, extremely important, and we can just Leech Seed on up. Whether it be Emboar coming out, Magneton, I guess he could stay in if he wants to too. I wouldn't. That Protect was such a, like, he got so much momentum from knocking me out with Dugtrio, but then that Protect just like lost it all. I was able to get off the Toxic on Alomola. He goes Magneton right here, and I miss, unfortunately. But we are just going to synthesis up just to see what move he's going to go for, whether it be Volt Switch or Flash Cannon. If he goes Flash Cannon, I can go out into my Registeel pretty safely. Not really, though. Yeah, I'm going to go for Leech Seed, expecting him to double, as he opts to stay in. The thing is, if this Leech Seed does not connect, okay, so they're giving him, Pokemon's giving him every advantage it can have. We got to go Registeel here. He's probably going to double now to Dugtrio, but I have to go Registeel here anyway, as he goes for another Specs Flash Cannon, and assuming that Specs and not anything else. And I can just go right for Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss will be able to 2-hit KO Dugtrio with the Stealth Rock and Life Orb hit, and I would love to get rid of that thing. That way, I mean, Dugtrio isn't really a threat in general, but just potentially getting rid of that Mon helps me out a ton. He actually goes Flagon, and this is not beating me 1v1, especially because I see leftovers on it. So I'm going to Toxic this thing as well. You can catch this Toxic too, bruh. Yeah, my stats were not lowered. And you take a Toxic. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this will be 1v1 by, I mean, it was already going to be 1v1 by Venusaur, but now that it's Toxic, it's more 1v1. I'm going to go for Seismic Toss in case he goes for U-turn, predicting me to Stealth Rock. Because, again, if Dugtrio comes in, I 2-hit KO it. He does go Dugtrio, and there it is. The 2-hit KO, and the Earthquake definitely does not kill me. So we will take this trade. And with Protect, I'll actually be recovering enough back versus potentially Magneton on Flash Cannons that I can beat it 1v1. So it also just helps me scout whatever move Emboar wants to go for. So I think he made a few... Yeah, he made a few plays that I definitely did not agree with. So, I'm not sure why he went out to Flygon there, but I can just Stealth Rock here. If he wants to roost, so be it. I don't know why he's making this play, because like he's taking so much damage, and I'm definitely not dying to Earthquake. What I'll do is I'll just Seismic Toss again. Like he's not recovering enough, and he's not doing enough either with the Earthquake that I feel uncomfortable. Like obviously it's a 2-hit KO, but again his Flygon being gone means I can click Earthquake with my Reparier and get a kill whenever it comes out. So we take those, as I like to say. I'm gonna Protect right here just in case the Earthquake's under defogs. Nice. Nice. And we can just go for our Stealth Rock because his Earthquake into Protect knocks out Flygon. And if he defogs again, he's just giving me back more. He even roosts, so what that does is I'm still getting recovery back, and he's still taking like 10 million damage every turn. I'll Protect right here. Because if he does defog again, the next Seismic Toss knocks him out with the poison. And if he does go Dugtrio, I still get enough recovery. Like, look at this. I'm getting 2 turns of recovery back versus Emboar. And Flygon is extremely low. So, I'll be able to Protect one more time. I'm assuming he's going to go for the Superpower at this point. Then again, Flare Blitz makes more sense because Venusaur is still healthy. Actually, if he goes for Superpower, I sack Gramble. And then I go... and then I go out into... If Dugtrio wasn't on his team, Slip just win. But I sack Gramble, and then I go out to Flygon again. Or excuse me, I sack Gramble, and then I go out into Rhyperior. So we're going to sack Gramble right here. What we're also doing, by the way, is weakening him for a potential Scarf Outrage sweep. Kind of like the UCL. I guess I could see him going Magneton here if he wants to. But the thing is, he doesn't have to. I guess giving Rhyperior a free switch is also pretty bad for my opponent, but... Yeah, because you know what the great thing is? After sacking Gramble, I then bring in Rhyperior, I force in Alomomola, and that gives my Venusaur recovery. So I'm good with that. And we can just click Earthquake right here if he randomly decides to switch. So what I'll be able to do now is go out into Rhyperior, and I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, because if I Ice Punch here and Alomomola comes out, I give my Venusaur recovery. So, and if Flygon comes out, then I knock it out, and then I can spam Earthquake later. He does go Alomomola, as he should. However, again, Venusaur can just come out right now and just get its recovery all the way back. I can see him doubling if he wants to. Doubling into Emboar is actually rather safe for my opponent. Because, oh, he actually goes Mag. I don't think that was the one to double into. But I can go Registeel here. Volt Switch into Earthquake might actually be able to take me out. Well, maybe not after the Protect. We'll see. Yeah, he's still firing off those Flash Cannons, so he's not risking anything. If he wants to go Alomomola, I'm just spamming Seismic Toss anyway. Like, I could double again into Venusaur, but the thing is, it doesn't work for me if he doesn't go Alomomola. And I'm not sure if he's going... He should go Alomomola, but I'm not sure if he'll make that play. Like, if he double Flash Cannons, Venusaur's dead. And I just lost a great way of beating it. So, yeah, he makes the Alomomola play. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. This first game is going to take 50 years, man. Good lord. I'm just going to go hard Venusaur one more time. As he throws off a Scald. Perfect. I say perfect because now, one, he doesn't get any wished pass to anything. I could Sludge Bomb here, predicting Emboar to want to come out. But I can't risk it. I have to be healthy enough to be able to take on Magneton's Flash Cannons. Like right here, he's more than likely going for, not Flare Blitz, but Superpower. Okay, what do I need? Venusaur beats this. This can beat this. Flygon can beat that too. The thing is, if I lose Flygon, then Emboar's. All right, we go up here. Yeah, we go up here. As he crits us. Thankfully, does not burn us. And how much is Flygon at? Okay, it's actually not enough that I could take good Stone Edges. I'm going to go for Stone Edge right here. Bandit Stone Edge should be able to 2-hit KO Alamola. It gets rid of Emboar. It easily 2-hit KOs Alamola if it does manage to connect. You know, that would have been nice. But I'm gonna stay in. That way he can't wish past anything scary. Also, if he wants to double predicting Venusaur, that'd be great if I hit this. Like, look how much that did. Look how much that did. He can't even protect off the damage. What are you going on? It's Dugtrio dies. Magneton probably falls. And if he wants to protect, then something's coming in on a Choice Bandit Stone Edge. Like, I really wish I hit that first one because I would have forced him to sack, but it is what it is. Potentially Flygon can come out. I don't think Magneton takes a Choice Bandit Stone Edge at all. Yeah, Magneton goes clean down. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. One threat gone. And Alamola is still extremely low. I'm great with that. Again, closer and closer to Scarf Outrage, just sweeping him. Emboar's in range. His own Flygon's leftovers. Dugtrio's been in range. Yeah, Tep 12. Don't sleep on Choice Bandit Rhyperior, bro. Oh, this is cute. What's this gonna do? I guess if he dodges, there's no way he's knocking me out. I guess if he dodges, it could be bad. Don't dodge. Nice. So he doesn't dodge, which also means I can now win with Registeel as well. A little bit easier. Definitely. Bandit Rhyperior, man. What are you gonna do? You gonna roost? You gonna take like 50%? Yeah, he's just gonna Earthquake. As he should. Cool. And I can now go out to Venusaur. And the reason I'm going Venusaur over anything else is because as long as I Giga Drain, if he Flare Blitzes, he loses his own HP and loses to Venusaur. So whenever he goes Emboar, he's going to be taking Stealth Rock if he doesn't Defog. And he's going to be taking the Stealth Rock, and he's going to be taking the attack that I go for. I'm expecting him to Defog right here. I'm just going to Synthesis up, though, just to be safe. Actually, no, Giga Drain just gives me the most HP regardless. Like, there's no way he can win. Yeah, because rocks are still up, and he literally the turn he clicks, Flare Blitz, and I'm sacking my Registeel, by the way. The turn he clicks Flare Blitz, I win. So first game, God, taking way too long. We sack Registeel right here. Even if he wants to double out to Alamola, what does that do? I go hard into Venusaur on the Wish, and then I Sludge Bomb on the Emboar switch. So yeah, it goes right for Flare Blitz. That is able to take me out, and I go right out into Flygon and just click Outrage. Actually, I don't even hit to click Outrage. I just click Earthquake. He can't Wish Pass back out to Emboar because Emboar does die to rocks. Alamola cannot recover versus my Earthquakes because it is on a timer due to poison. And, I mean, this is how he gets the most HP, but look at that. Yeah, he doesn't recover at all versus this. So, and if he switches out, he gets 30% back, comes back in, and just takes the poison damage and Stealth Rock again. So, a third of his health. It's not even going to help him. Yeah, he just loses. I don't know why he did that to Emboar, because Emboar dies to rocks. But definitely, I think this is a good example of how Alamola plus Dugtrio plays. Not slow. Not exactly slow. But in a sense that I had to think about the plays and how, like, what I was supposed to do. That's why I was very, very happy to trade off Slowking versus Glalie turn like 2 or whatever that turn that was. I don't know, that was like 20 minutes ago. Whatever turn that was, mainly because that was his main way that he could actually get rid of my Venusaur. I already knew that Magneton wasn't 2-hit KOing me after Leech Seed. Emboar was killing itself, and Dugtrio and Flygon were doing crap. So my opponent, though, definitely put himself in position to lose to Venusaur a lot easier. He allowed his Flygon to be toxic. He allowed his Alamola to be toxic, and we have another game. So another game where potentially Venusaur can put in a lot of work. Also, my Rhyperior just destroys. I want to lead off with Flygon, though. Mainly because if he leads off with Sock, I can go for U-turn and break his Sturdy immediately. Choice Banded Sock is a huge threat if this is CB Sock. Gramble is actually really nice in this game, too. Especially if I can Toxic things. So he leads off with a Flygon, I lead off with my Flygon. I wonder if we're both Scarf. You know, if I would rather get rid of him early on. I'm going for U-turn. I go hard into Gramble. Not sure if he's Scarf or not, but yeah, okay. So I think that's, look at a lot. Is that Bandit or Scarf? That actually did a lot. I did way too much. But I can double out into my Venusaur right here. It's rather safe. Or alternatively, I could just go out into my Reggie. I think I'm going to go Reggie because I expect him to Sludge Bomb. Venusaur is such an obvious switch. Sludge Bomb or double. Hey, wait, is this Zin? Oh, Crow. Whoa. Throwback. Nice to see you're still alive, friend. You too. God. Years. How many years is that? 6? Man. Holy crap. We're going to protect right here. Obviously, we see no item, so... Again, assuming he is... Yeah, I knew we would go for knockoff there. And I just want to go for Seismic Toss. Whether we get Slowking or Venusaur, I'm actually surprised he goes Slowking because I'm going to Toxic this thing. I'm definitely Toxicing this thing. That helps Gramble offensively just break through his team. Yeah, he does have a Heal Beller and Diancie, but again, just landing that Toxic is so nice early on. I have a Heal Beller too, that's the thing too, so I don't really care too much about his. And I can just Seismic Toss, keep spamming it. I'm a little bit weaker to... let me think about this a little bit. Because the thing is, Nasty Plot Slowking can win, especially because that just happened. So, we're going to go Venusaur here. On his Slack Off, nice. And, his own Venusaur is so annoying. It is, especially with knockoff. I don't know it's set. I'm assuming it's not. Oh, but that did a lot. Hold up. Wait, that did a lot. Wait, it's not as annoying anymore. That did a lot. Yeah, that definitely did a lot. I mean, guys, I'm so great with my descriptions. That did a lot. Yeah, I'm going to waste his Synthesis by going for these Sludge Bombs. Venusaur is a threat to me, and I need to get rid of it. So by me spamming Sludge Bomb and the fact that I'm more defensive than him, I'm pretty sure I'm more defensive than him. I should be doing a lot more to him than he's doing to me. And I can always recover off versus Diancie. So I'm going to keep spamming Sludge Bomb and keep him as low as I possibly can. And we're going to keep going for it. Ah, man. I'm getting very lucky with these two. I'm getting extremely lucky. And the thing is, I can always just go right out to Registeel as well. So right here, I can afford to go for the... well, I don't want to risk crit. I'm going out to Registeel because I force him to Synthesis up, and he doesn't necessarily beat me. He definitely doesn't have... look how many Synthesis he used. He has 2 left. He definitely has 2. He just has 2 left. So I go for Seismic Toss here. Whether I catch Slowking, whether I catch Flagon, whether I keep up rocks for Sock, which is something I'm very scared of, actually. I'm in a decent position. So again, we'll just go for Seismic Toss. As he Thunder Waves, which means he can't burn me. I think what I'll actually do is go out into my Gramble. As he goes Flagon. I did not expect Flagon. I went Gramble expecting a Slack Off, and now this pays off well for me. So I want to Fire Punch here. No, at the same time, I think Play Rough is just a smarter play. I don't know if he's going Diancie or Venusaur yet, so I rather just Play Rough him than go for Fire Punch and allow Diancie to get more. Like Pixie Play boosted Play Rough plus Earthquake is going to be doing a decent amount to Diancie. Gramble's so nice in this matchup too. I love Venusaur as well. Oof. And keeping Flagon low for Skull to knock it out for my Slowking is also a plan. So the thing is, if he ever goes Slowking, if he loses Slowking, I Nasty Plot up and I win with my own Slowking. So that's the play. And I do that versus his Diancie. Like, that's what I'm going for. That's why I get to keep Sock Sturdy broken with the Stealth Rock. He does go Diancie as expected, which is why I went for the Pixie Play boosted Play Rough. He might be thinking I'm Choice Banded. I'll go for another Earthquake right here. It also does decent damage to Venusaur. As oh my god, that actually did a lot. Wow, that actually did a lot. I don't want him Sludge Bombing. I expect him to Synthesis up or even double, but we're still keeping him low as he goes for the knockoff. So if he wants to go for another Synthesis, he only has 1 more after that. As he goes Sock, perfect. We broke it sturdy. And this is a threat. Do I risk protecting? I gotta risk protecting. I gotta risk it. As we are able to see, he's going for close combat there. So I'll go route to Slowking. Hopefully we tank this well. as we tank it well enough to the point where I can just throw off a Scald here. It will be able to knock him out after the next close combat. It also doesn't allow him to bring out his it also doesn't allow him to bring out his Venusaur. I'm a nasty plot, expecting him to slack off. And this might just be game. I mean, he's probably just gonna Thunder Wave me, but I'll hit up a Trick Room, that way my slower Pokemon like Rhyperior are faster. Is that the logic? I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, now that he's Thunder Wave me, he can't burn me, and I can just Trick Room up. He is very, very weak to this thing. Venusaur falls to Psychic, Flygon falls to Scald, Sock falls, Sneasel falls, they all fall. It's London Bridge out here. Yeah, I think he's recognizing that, wow, like me toxicking this thing, me putting this Slowking on a timer just helps out so much. And I'm just getting back so much leftovers too. He can't stall me out because of the poison. Of course, because of the Thunder Wave, which was a good play on his part. Not only does it, you know, cripple me, it made me slow. Actually, it just made me slower than everything, which I don't mind. But the main thing about it is that he has opportunities to actually win, whereas if he did not Thunder Wave me and I Trick Roomed up right now, I won 100%. Like, he loses way too many Pokemon. I think he's going to try and go Diancie and Heal Bell. I think that's one of his only plays he can make. There's a Sock. Let's see if we can get up the Trick Room. So we are able to get up the Trick Room. Is this worth it, though? Okay, it's a 75% chance that I break through and kill him. Risking it. Wait, why would I not go for Scald, though? Let me just calc that max special attack plus 2 Scald knocks out Sock. I'm positive that... Oh, I know Psychic does, but... Slowking... It's not even max special attack, this thing. It's like this. That number. Sock! God, that does so much. Right, so Scald knocks him out. The reason I'm going for Scald is just in case he tries to double between... oh, man. Am I glad that that got off there? I can just keep firing off Scalds. He can't beat me 1v1 with this thing at all. Like, I throw off Scalds here. And leftovers is just recovering like 60% of what he's doing to me. So I keep throwing off Scalds no matter what. I don't let the Diancie come out. I don't let anything come out at all. Yeah, and I just keep attacking now. Now I just keep attacking with Scald. I don't even have to set up Trick Room again. Don't set up Trick Room again. I just keep throwing off Scalds. I don't let anything come in. Because the turn I go for Trick Room, if I get full parried, it just makes it a lot harder for me to win. I love Trick Room, though. I love Trick Room so much. Such a good like form of speed control. I don't know if you guys actually saw my top 5 competitive items won in Sun and Moon the other day. I think you should definitely go check that out. I actually worked hard on that. Even though it was only 7 minutes, I actually worked pretty hard on that. But you should go check it out. It'll be in the end of this video, like on the previous video thing that I always have. But yeah, basically toxicking this thing, he has to try and get off like what I could see him doing right here is sacking Sneasel or Venusaur, then going on to Diancie. As we are able to break through, nice, we do a lot too, and we get a burn, which means that Venusaur is gonna die. Ooh, Venusaur dies to Hazard. Venusaur dies to burn. Sneasel is gonna come out. Would he go for Pursuit here? If he goes for Pursuit, very good play on his part. Very good play on my opponent's part, but it doesn't knock me out. Good lord, man, he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Very solid play on my opponent's part, though. I'm going to double out to Gramble because I expect Sock to come out now. Or Diancie. Slowking is also another play my opponent could have made. But I don't really mind too much about Slowking because I can play rough and then Heal Bell if he chooses to Thunder Wave me. Yeah, so this play rough is going to be doing a hell of a lot. Actually, he could just Scald. I think that's his better play. So I'm going Slowking on Thunder Wave / Scald. And now I can just fire off my own Scalds because Sneasel does die after hazards. And is there even a point of going for Scald over going for the Trick Room? Yeah, I'm going for Trick Room. Never mind. I expect him to defog here, but I'm going Flagon because Flagon is just my best play if he does choose to go for Earthquake. Or if he does choose to go for Earthquake. Expecting double Earthquake. I hope I lose the speed tie. Nope. I mean, I go right back out on the Slowking. I live it, and then I swatch back out. So, God, that does so much. Assuming that's banded. He should know that I'm going Flagon. I'm actually going to go out into Registeel predicting. Do I want to go out to Registeel predicting his Sneasel? Because I think that's so obvious. The Sneasel coming. Nah, I don't have to make that play. As he goes Slowking. So either way, I get Regenerator. I get to go right back out into my paralyzed Slowking, and that's also part of the reason why I haven't heal belled yet. The fact that I'm paralyzed is just meaning, oof, his Pokemon are going to be dying soon. So right back out into Slowking, and we just spam Scald at this point. I kind of want to throw off a Psychic, kind of, not really though. I think Scald is just better. Yeah, that's why I want to throw off a Psychic, just in case Sock came out. But if I do Scald and I do manage to burn it, as I do, I can't believe it's like 100% in this game, good lord. I actually expect him to close combat here, to be honest. I think Registeel did its job, though. He goes for another knock, so he's going to die to burn. Sock is dead. Flagon comes out. He can go for Earthquake if he wants. I'll let him go for Earthquake. Because then I can just U-turn out of there with my Flagon. And as long as I have pretty much like Rhyperior and Gramble's Intimidate, I should be good. Flagon does die to Seism Toss if he does choose to Defog right here. And basically, what I did this entire game was I didn't allow my opponent to get any advantage, like ever. Also, the fact that, you know, I burnt every Scald helped a lot too. But then again, I could also be arguing, well, if I wasn't paralyzed on this, and this would win me the game. But we can afford to go out into our Venusaur right here and go right for the Giga Drain. We don't knock out the Diancie, and we do give him the chance to heal bell, but I don't think that matters so much because I have my own Slowking, and I just Giga Drain again. We are able to knock out the Diancie, keeping rocks up on the field. Yeah, like I have my own Slowking and I have Choice Bandit right here to deal with it. So now it might be a little bit longer before we beat the Slowking, but we still beat it. And if he goes out into Sneasel, I go hard into Gramble and I just click Play Rough and I essentially pick up a kill. Goes out into Flagon. Is he gonna defog? I'm going for Giga Drain. I can't let Gramble get weakened by Earthquake because then Sneasel can become an issue. I don't want that to happen. I'm going for Giga Drain because I do live any hit he wants to go for. Even a banded attack. And I do knock him out with the Giga Drain. So I kind of expect him to defog, expecting me to know that. Because then he can always go Slowking on my Gramble. It can't always go it, but I live the Earthquake and I live the Outrage. I'm physically defensive Venusaur, so I'm going for this Giga Drain right here. Am I CB Megahorn? Oh, yes, I am. Just making sure. Yeah. Oh, wow. He actually knocks me out with the Outrage. So, 100% banded. We already knew that, though. There was no way he knocked me out if he wasn't banded. I go right out into my Flagon. I go right for U-turn. And now we go out into Rhyperior. And this is Choice Band Rhyperior. Basically, it forces in Slowking. I want to... Does Megahorn knock this thing out? Are you Choice Band? You defensive. Bold. God! It does! Hit. So, CB Megahorn, able to knock out the... able to knock out the... able to knock out the what's it called, the Slowking, and we can go out to our own Slowking here. Even if he was SD, basically I just went out to Gramble once and then pivoted into something else and we're back out to Gramble. Unless he flinched me to death, I won the game. So he's able to knock us out with that hit. I can go hard into My Gramble. He's definitely not SD. There's no way he's SD. We sack Flagon to the Icicle Crash to go right back out into Gramble. Just get off more intimidated. Basically, I'm trying to limit his turn. Like, he has to crib everything and flinch me to death, which is why I wanted to get off the -2 attack. And now I just go right for the Earthquake, and I'm able to knock him out. Basically, he has to flinch me and crit me, but he didn't get it right there, and he didn't have enough Life Orb hits to win. So, that is going to be... you too, friend. That is a long game. Definitely a long game. We'll get one more. It's crazy how this RU Live has literally been 2 battles, and we're already at 34 minutes. Holy crap, man. Definitely some good games, though. Rhyperior is nasty, man. I love the entire team. The entire team is putting the team on its back. Venusaur, man. Registeel, too. Oof. I definitely want to play around with Choice Band and Sock, though, in RU. I 100% want to. It's so strong. You saw how I had to think, okay, is he going for close combat here? Is he going for, Right, this guy's mono weak to rock. So we're getting up our rocks. This would be the last battle of the live, though. He's mono weak to rock with no hazard control. So he probably lead off a Bayonet and maybe taunt me. I can still lose if it's like that stupid Acupressure Drapion, man. I'm glad about the first 2 games, though. I think they were both very good games. So even if this game doesn't end up being amazing, I'm happy. I take Tinted Lens boosted attack any day of the week. So we'll be able to get up our Stealth Rock right here. And we're going to go hard. I'm not even going to protect. We're going to go hard out into... What's up? Hard into Slowking. And I don't want him Pursuit trapping me with Drapion. And I think Flagon's a good mid-ground play anyway. So I'm going hard out to my Flagon. Because if he went for Earth Eruption again, I took it. Like if he wanted to stay in. And we'll just go right for the Earthquake. I don't care if he has Uxie. What was that thing you turned on? Oh. I'm recording and I don't want people to distract you, so I turn that on and it's just me and you. You can turn it off, or I can... Oh, stop. Oh. Have fun. Oh, this guy's a really nice guy. But he knocked me off. That was fine. The only thing I was fearing like a potential Ice Fang there. But getting rid of Drapion gets rid of the chance that it could be the Acupressure set. And I can just go right for U-Turn because U-Turn would be able to pick him off at that range. And it allows me to bring out... See, I could go Rhyperior here and win. I really could. But if he's Energy Ball or Grass Stomp, man, I can't risk it. I'm just going to go Registeel and throw off a Toxic. Registeel also wins the game. No way he's sub-Combine. I think he's like dual screens, if anything. Oh god, there's the Combine. See, I'm glad I didn't go Registeel. I was definitely about to get Giga Drained. Oh, even if he's sub, he doesn't beat me. Okay. Okay, game. Even if he's sub, he doesn't beat me. Don't miss the second Toxic. He might be Rest. Then a Rest Lumberry would be interesting. Like, why not run Chesto Berry? Because if I did Toxic, you see how I just activated it? That's why generally in that case, Chesto Berry, if you're running like Combine Rest, which is a threat, depending on the set. Yeah, if you're running that, then Register doesn't care. Then usually you want to run Chesto Berry. Okay, that guy has to be, he has to be Rest. He has to be Rest. He definitely has to be Rest. Yep, there it is. Okay, so he doesn't have... He was Lumberry, so I don't expect him to have Sleep Talk. I'm just going to go hard out into Rhyperior and throw off a Banded Megahorn. It should be able to knock him out based on the size of the toss damage. That was a joke, by the way. I heard myself as I was saying it. I was like, wait, that's... What is wrong with me? So we missed that Megahorn. Again, I'm not risking a Grass move or anything. I'm going right out to Registeel. He does have Psyshock, but still, like, this is just the best play. And that's fine, because we'll always get off that 28% on the Suxi. Oh, he has Thunderbolt as his last move. Okay, so that makes him a little bit harder to beat. Or a little bit more challenging, rather. I want him to go for... I don't have to predict anything right here. He's going to rest right here, and I'll just Seismic Toss just to get off the damage. And then I go out into Rhyperior again and rinse, repeat the process. And, you know, pray we hit. But now that I know his entire moveset, I know that Rhyperior takes any hit. Though I am letting the Mon that also 6-0s him take damage. So this is the thing. Will I hit this next Mega Horn right here? You were clutching the last game. Thankfully, I am able to hit it right there. So Uxie is clean, gone, down, goodbye. Drapion comes out. I don't want you to... I'm just going to sack red... No. No. What does Gramble do in this game? I guess a last-ditch effort Intimidated gets off. Yeah, Red Steel's probably more useless. I don't want him... Toxic. I don't care about that. I have Venusaur. Not that I'm ever bringing it in, but I don't really care too much about that. I can just go for Seismic Toss right here. If he wants to go out into Bayonet, that's fine. Everything else, Scyther and Mothin take 50% from Stealth Rock, or 49%, depending on how you EV'd. And I live the knockoff, so able to get rid of Drapion. And now it's probably going to be an Outrage sweep. I do need to be careful about Scyther, though, if it is a Violite. And the thing is now, if he goes... Depends what plays he makes right here. If he goes Scyther, I'm Toxicking. He goes Mothin. Do we even have enough HP after this to live a Seismic Toss? I love Stealth Rocks. I think he does have enough HP. Yeah, he does. Okay. What's Seismic Toss again? Are you gonna be Rest? What can he add? You can try Defog Flygon on your squad. Get rid of the rocks. Okay, there's no way Slowking dies to this. Cause I just realized I'm knocked off. There's no way Slowking dies to this plus. It's Mothin. That's Scyther. Oh. Thanks for telling me you're set 1. Crap, no! No! Okay. I was thinking I should have Trick Room there, but I really don't know what was going to happen that turn. But Trick Room was probably the better play. I didn't think Giga Drain at all, but still I can look into that move. Yeah, because Scyther is also weak to rocks, right? Yeah, so why would you want to, do that? Yeah, very. I know. I don't think he's SD. I think he's Defog, so I'm going out to Venusaur just to absorb this. That man is SD Defog. My team is countered by it. Yeah, I mean, you're running a bug team. I'm on a rock weak team. So what I'm hoping to do is let him knock me out. Go out to Rhyperior, knock him out with the Ice Punch. I should be able to knock him out with Ice Punch, unless he roosts. Should I just risk Stone? I'm just going to go for Stone Edge then, for whatever. It kills everything on his team. Yeah, your team is very weak to Stealth Rock. Correct. It's an interesting team, though. I kind of like the idea of Dual Bug. I think Scyther is a good Pokemon in RU as well. You just need options for Deancey. Like, his team is kind of weak to Deancey. Try Dugtrio plus, like... Don't hit, miss. Alright, so thankfully we hit. Main reason I kept Slowking alive is because Typhlosion could still be an issue if it isn't alive. Flygon doesn't actually do anything for me anymore. I could lose to Bayonet. Ghost Typhlosion. I'm assuming he's going to hidden power of some sorts. Or Eruption. I think Flygon's just gonna useless at this point. We keep Rhyperior alive because it could potentially outspeed Bayonet. And he can't knock me out with Sucker Punch. And Choice Banded Earthquake is going to hurt. I might put myself in the position to lose just because, well, missing that Mega Horn sucked because I lost my Mon. But it goes for Extrasensory, which means I can now go out into my Slowking. And see, I don't want to go for Trick Room because I don't know his Bayonet speed. But I can throw off Scalds as Bayonet is going to come out. It's going to get burnt, and that's game. That is 100% game. So what we do is we go to Rhyperior just in case this is Rest Bayonet, or I don't know. I've actually used Metronome Bayonet. It was so fun. Yeah, that burn like killed any chance he had of winning. But I can now just go right for the Earthquake. I don't mind if he Destiny Bonds right here. I really don't. And I want Gramble to see the light of day, so I'm actually going out to that next. Just because also if he goes for like Specs Hidden Power Grass crit on Slowking, which doesn't even kill, Gramble could just come out and just click the Earthquake. I don't die to Fire. I shouldn't die to Fire Blast. Obviously, I don't die to Eruption. Game, man. It's over. It's over. Now, what if I missed that Stone Edge? The thing is, if he roosted up on me, Scyther can very well roost up on a Rhyperior. I guess I had the option to freeze him. It probably does more than I'm giving it credit for. Let me see. Scyther, RU Choice Band. Let's just lose its flying type because that's what happens in a roost. Oh, it does more than I was giving it credit for. Alright, so that was my fault for not calcing. Then again, this could be a Violite, so which it definitely was. I was right. I was right to make the Stone Edge play. I had to make that play. Hidden Power Dragon. Oh, good game, man. I think your Hidden Power is messed up. The IVs. Unless he actually had Hidden Power Dragon. Eric. It's okay, Eric. It's okay, though. Just fix it up after this game. Yeah. Okay. So what you're gonna do is actually he could just fix it. A good game. I'll talk to him after the battle. I'll just PM him. Chat. I'll PM him. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, friends.